All right, well, now it's not always easy to eat healthy, but there are gadgets and tools that can help put tasty and nutritious meals on the table and even save you some money at the grocery store.
I love it both. And nutritionist Keri Glassman is here with some of her favorites. So, you know, my problem is this stuff gets spoiled so quickly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's a big complaint. People say, well, I buy the fruits and vegetables. Seriously, clients have come into my office and said that. I bought all the fruits and vegetables, but then I was out one night and then I was lazy the next night, didn't cut them up, something like that. And then they were bad.
They go to waste.
So then, you know what, the next week I didn't buy the fruits and vegetables at all. That happens a lot. So this is actually a cool new product. It's called Berry Breeze, and it uses this technology of activated oxygen, which actually puts this type of activated oxygen into your refrigerator, and it helps your produce maintain their freshness 2 to 3 times longer.
What?
And actually, the stat is that people actually waste about 40% of the produce they buy. So it's really cool. It'll help you. So now there's no excuses. Now I can say to all those clients, when they say, oh, it went bad and I went out to dinner, I can say, well, this can help you keep that produce fresher longer. But the best thing is really get that produce in, but go to the farmer's market, go to the grocery store, buy it, chop it up right away so it's ready to eat, so you actually do consume those vegetables.
That's what I was
It makes oxygen?
It's a new technology that actually it puts out activated oxygen. It's called O3.
Sandra Bullock could have used this in Gravity.
Yes, exactly.
In that one scene.
Something, and it also, you know, it helps with odor. Same, you know, so the same way people put baking soda in their fridge, you don't need the baking soda. It just works with a few batteries.
Wonderful.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So now juicing. I just got off a cleanse, so juicing is a really big deal right now. But you know, it can take away a lot of the nutrients in the vegetables and the fruits that you're using.
Well, yep, exactly. You lose the fiber in there, which is why, you know, using a traditional blender can be a great thing. But also, this is kind of a cool new fun product, especially with, hopefully, knock on wood, spring, summer coming soon.
Yes.
Okay, so this is really cool. What we do here is you take this called the Yonanas. You take frozen bananas.
Frozen bananas.
And you have to freeze them first.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to peel them. Sorry, you have to peel them first.
Freeze them.
Then freeze them, and then put them in here. Okay, so we're gonna turn this on, and you just make, all it is just frozen. Just put it out here. Oops. We need a lot of bananas here. We're gonna keep putting them in here.
You can make like your own ice cream.
So you're making, exactly, so you're making your own banana ice cream here. Okay, I'm gonna put a little more in here. We're gonna do one more so you get a feel here. And then you can try it. So you're making your own banana. I mean, all this is, I'm gonna turn this off now. It's just, I didn't bring a napkin out here.
No, that's okay. We'll get you
my fingers here anyway. So it's just bananas. I mean, there's nothing else. No added sugar, no added anything. You don't lose any of the nutrients. A really fun way for kids to get their fruit in the summer and possibly, maybe, avoid some of the ice cream eating.
That actually is a really great tool.
And the kids get to do it. I mean, my daughter was, we were practicing it, trying it out last night, and my daughter had fun, you know, throwing the bananas in there. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's just bananas.
You take the next question,
I do have to say that I tried with the berries. The berries didn't work as well. But bananas really are the right consistency. So I would assume something like mangoes, papayas would work great too.
Okay, my mom got my sister this for her birthday.
Oh,
it's a vacuum saver.
Okay, so this is the vacuum sealer. It's part of the Sous-vide. And a Sous-vide is a really cool product that they use in restaurants. This is the first one that is, look at this, got the bananas all over.
Oh, I know.
Anyway, this is the first one that is available for in the home use. Now, it is a little bit more expensive. I will say that this with the Berry Breeze is $50. The Yonanas is $50. This is about $329 to $429. So it is a little bit more expensive, but it can last, I mean, really, a lifetime.
And
what you do is you put your meat and you season your meat or your fish, put in, you know, whatever seasonings you want. You seal it.
Oh, this is how it works, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
This is the demo.
So then you seal it, you put it, you submerge it in water. And you just press the time and temperature, and then, you know, you can do whatever you want. Shave your legs, you know.
Yes, I would finally have time to do that if I did.
Exactly. And then the good thing is, if you set the time and temperature properly, it will cook to perfection. There's no, you know, tossing and turning and checking it out. So it's a really cool product to own, and you don't have to be a gourmet chef to do this.
So smart. It really is.
What's the name of this again?
A Sous-vide.
Sous-vide. Cool.
Okay. All right, next up we have parchment paper. You know what? This is always at the fancy restaurants.
Exactly. Most people think, well, this is called en papillote. And most people think of having something en papillote as being very fancy, and they wouldn't think of doing it at home. Like, it seems so gourmet. But Chef Papel here has made it a little bit easier. Normally when you get the parchment paper, you have to cut it in a certain shape, and then, you know,
you have to like fold it and find a way to like make it. It's like origami.
Exactly. You're right. Okay, so they've made it really easy. All they've done here is they've put them into these individual bags here. So I'm not going to put a piece of meat or fish we don't have here, but what you would do is put your meat or fish in here with some vegetables. I'll put in some cucumbers, we'll put in some peppers just to show you how we'll do this. And then we'll put in the carrots, we put in, you know, some seasoning, whatever you want in there, throw in this parsley.
And then you throw it in the oven.
Instead of having to worry about, you know, doing this all around, all you have to do is fold the paper right here, go like that, put it in a little bag, put it in the oven, and then the water from the vegetables actually acts as the steam. It creates the steam in the bag and cooks the food in there.
You're the
super
best.
easy, super healthy.
This is great. And then you also brought food journals so that we can keep track of things.
It's been proven it will help you maintain your weight and help you lose weight.
Awesome. Keri Glassman, thank you so much. Really, really cool stuff. We appreciate you being here today.
Thank you so much. Always great to be here with you.
Well, you know what, John? It is great to have you back on the show. We missed you so much.
I'm a dude and I even like this stuff. This was cool.
I like that. It was actually very cool. But so that basically just does it for us.
Well, it is great to be back. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning.